his mind. But you see, I'm all for contributing what is on you. That's why I am here. I mean, I would not be here if you were not there. However, I would like you to do it constructively, really. Because yesterday, the rumors were flying. If you notice, I didn't even touch any of these rumors that the 23 local government chairmen have been relieved of their duties. Some said the CSO and the chief of staff have also been let go and they have been sacked and all of those type of conversations. However, the newly sworn in commissioner for information in Rivers State has come out to say, hey, ignore those rumors. Those are not factual. I mean, there's the one I've seen recently, and I see until there is an official statement, I can't take that story to heart. And it is that the governor has suspended the Ring Road project. And I'm thinking in my head, if that is true, I mean, would that not make him look in a particular way? Because houses and in a particular way. So it's not everything that you see. And like the Commissioner for Information has now said, he has not been directed to that effect to announce, or there's been no memo that the 23 local government chairmen and some aides have been sacked or relieved of their duties. And like my colleague Onyekachi Nwosu said yesterday, he cited the chief of staff at Government House yesterday. So if he had been sacked, would he still be in the presence of the governor? So some of these things we need to. But then again, could it also be that was in the pipeline? The rumors had an iota of truth, and that was in the pipeline. But because of the intervention of the elders that we talked about not too long ago, the tone changed and the direction changed as well. So could we see everything returning back to status quo? Could we see, everybody happy, everybody smiling, everybody, forgiving and forgetting, and River State, having relative peace? Because what I've noticed in River State is when there is a political divide, when there is an ethnic divide, it doesn't just stop at the table of the politicians. It trickles down to the very streets. So you now see that supremacy battle on the streets. You now see supporters going at each other, and it's not what we want River State to be like. We want development. We want youths to have jobs. We want youths to be able to wake up in the morning and provide for their family. We want them to have a future. We want them to be able to afford the basic necessities of life. We want the cost of living in River State to come down. I don't know if I'm making sense right now, but however, I'm saying all of this because I was outside yesterday. I was in front of Government House and I saw how young people were there, and a lot of them were taking sides, and I don't want it to be like that, and that's why we're talking about this. And I'm still preaching and hoping that we would have peace in River State. However, the big story is that they did not sack anybody, and the government is going fine. And it brings me to another conversation, something that happened in Abu Dhabi West, where young people went ahead to loot the local government council. They looted palliatives that were stored at the local government council because they had the report that the 23 local government chairmen have been relieved of their duties. Now, I am tempted to say that we point accusing fingers every time at politicians and call them names and say, these people are aiding criminality. But I mean, is it not a reflection of who we are? Just one day, let's even say the local government chairmen were actually suspended or relieved of their duties. Does it mean that we should take the laws into our hands? Does it mean that we should go and break into a government facility? I mean, what is the difference between the youths and the people that they point accusing fingers at? The government, or either at the state level or the federal level or even the local government level. And it's really such a sad thing, I should say. But let's get to the final big story. Like I said, I would not talk much. It will be much of you on the other side of the radio airing your thoughts about these issues. The final big story has got to do still with the political drama in River State. Reports say the protest that started yesterday against the impeachment of Simnalai Fubara, the governor of River State, has continued for the second day. Some people have been there since yesterday, chanting, shouting, declaring that they stand with the governor. However, I do not know if this is the thoughts of every Rivers man. Is this the belief of every Rivers man? Is everybody saying, you know what, we like the governor, we don't want him to be impeached? And this is a very good conversation. I'll tell you why. Because, see, when we hear legislative arm of government, either at the state, federal or local, or, let's do it this way, the local, the state, or the federal government level, the legislators are direct representatives of the people. So they represent constituencies, they represent local areas, you and I. So we could be them representing Asalga or Falga or Emolga. They represent the constituencies in these areas. And you see, they are there because when the government something, they check the people of the land. And you see, it is these same representatives at the state level who have decided that they want to impeach the governor. And the question then is, should we not be giving them the right direction? Should we not be giving them the directive, because they are our representatives? So that's why I'm asking, is this really the thought of the average Rivers man? What do you make of it? Protest at Government House, even though I do think that if we are to talk about halting impeachment, this is not the way to go. We could actually interact, have a conversation with the representatives at the state level, and this is what I'm trying to do, and I'm asking you, what do you think about it? We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'd like to get your thoughts on the big three stories. These are my big three stories for today. I've got bigger stories to come in subsequent conversation, but hey, I'd like to hear from you. Good afternoon. You're listening to Hard Facts with Kala Dakurubatubo. and opinions. 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp messages, you go to the number 0809 0306 I would encourage you to drop more of, do your contributions on Facebook so it can go beyond River State. It can get to, the places that it should get to, like Abuja, where we have our governor and former governor currently doing what they're doing. All right, I've got Clinton from Bury. Clinton, greetings, welcome. What is on your mind? Let's get to hear from you.
Kalada, good afternoon to you.
Yes, good afternoon, Clinton.
I believe you can sense some excitement going on in my voice.
Why are you excited? Please tell me.
Rivers people are excited. Rivers people are liberated. So that sweet-smelling marriage, that union that was looking fantastic, have come to an end. And any
are you sure? Are you sure, Clinton?
I'm sure because Rivers people are excited at the event of yesterday, Canada.
Are you sure there is no further handshake at Abuja right now? Are you very sure?
It doesn't matter. From them, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that if this union is brought back, Rivers people will resist. And that will also launder the image of the governor.
Okay. Then.
Because if you go on the street of Port Harcourt, on the street of everywhere in Rivers State, you will see jubilations everywhere. This is it's not a fluke.
All right.
So I'm saying, this is also a lesson to us, the electorate, that in the coming elections, we should be able to elect people that have a mind of their own.
All right.
We should not allow imposition of candidates in this state again.
All right.
So this will not occur again.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Clinton. I've got God's Power from HA. God's Power, welcome on the show. Let's get to hear your thoughts.
Good evening, Canada.
Yeah, greetings, welcome.
Yes, what is plain, many people are not happy. Any person that says happy is an ugly situation we find ourselves. Because if the head is rotten, it will affect the whole body.
All right.
And what do I mean by that? It's not a very good, not palliative at all. It's not good for Rivers people. And people should be cautioned how they speak. They should not speak ill thoughts to sin like our governor or to the outgoing governor, outgoing governor. They should play with, according to the rules. They should tell the parties involved to melembe. They would disagree to agree.
Okay.
There was a time too, they had clashes in the LG Chamber. They used matches and beat themselves. After small time, all of them reconciled and come back together. They're going to come back.
All right.
People speak as if it's the end of the world, There is a political, we also disagree to agree for political change. They should not those thinkers. No, it has not. They know what they're doing. They're going to agree.
All right.
It's just for a while. That's all. They will come back. So
all right.
Anybody that is thinking will not let them not ginger the other man to this one so that it will not get worse of the situation. They should play with God. They should play with caution.
All right, thank you, God's Power.
Overblowing the whole thing.
All right, I agree.
It's
thank
just,
you.
Part of the political system.
All right, thank you, God's Power. I've got to go. Thank you very much. Ida from Nkoro, welcome. What is on your mind? Let's hear.
I agree with you especially.
Yeah, I agree with you too.
Please, I want to beg the governor of Rivers State not even check former governor Ezebonyi Sowiki. My brother, do you know when I call this, I always praise the former governor of Rivers State. But look at what happened there for yesterday. I was there live and direct. Allah, the man said he wants to walk. Come and tell Rivers people what I've done for them to impeach me. Now what if they succeed to impeach this man? Will you guys shake him? When somebody is doing wrong, they saying that he's wrong. This former governor ruled Rivers State 8 years. Nobody disturbed him. The job people supported him. Then we reach our turn now. I won't do anything. Maybe no shake him. No march fast and go. And Canada, please, I want to beg you for somebody is using my name to write message. I don't write message. I always call. I beg anybody that writes message with my name, don't read it. It's spelling my name.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Ida. I've got Frank from D-Line, but before I get to Frank's call, I want to read some messages as seen on River State. If we can condemn godfatherism in Edo State, then we can condemn godfatherism in Rivers State. Even Mr. President gives his ministers the free hand to work effectively without meddling with ministerial jobs. So let the other man be. No man is self-made. People made you who you are too. Therefore, do not do to the other man what you will not like others to do unto you. We remember in 2015 how some of us became governor through the help of others. KD, some of these elders also contributed to our problem. All right, Hector Crease, thank you very much. I've got Frank from D-Line. Greetings, welcome on the show. Let's get your thoughts on this. Hello, are you there, Frank?
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, quickly, please. You've got 2 minutes. Quickly, let's get to your
Commissioner
thoughts.
of Information and Culture denies starting 88. I'm happy for that news. That means peace have returned to between Wike and Phil. And I want to thank the elders who went to visit him yesterday to discuss with him concerning the issue.
But Frank, can you
That
pause?
is my local government.
Frank, can you pause? Oh my
I cannot
goodness.
even blame those boys because our local government chairman refused to share this palliative. See, the palliative is there.
Frank, can you hear me?
The whole the place. Then the whole food will be damaged by flood.
All right.
I don't know how human being reason,
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Frank. I've got to let you go. I can't get to you, so I'm sorry about that. I guess our connection is not working very well. But I wanted to ask you, if you can hear me, how do you know that the governor and the former governor are in a battle? I mean, those are barroom conversations, right? But I've got Real Gift from Port Harcourt Township. Real Gift, welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Chief K.
I greet you right back there. Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. I heard they want to end godfatherism.
So they say.
Can you end godfatherism in politics?
But in River, I think we've had Real Gift. We've had this conversation on Hard Facts before. Can godfatherism actually work in River State? And that was the question on that fateful day. And the reason why, because when we look at the governments that have been since 1999, none of them have successfully had, their son put in office. Apart from, of course,
because we are told in my community that because the Lord looks care of me or takes care of me like a sheep, does not mean I will drink a sheep's urine.
Okay.
You understand my point? Now the thing is this: what is the godfather wanting to extract from the table? That is the issue. There is godfatherism everywhere. Politics, as far as I'm concerned, because nobody drops from heaven to become whatever he becomes. Somebody must say, "See where I want to make you go." But most times, I think the problem is greed. There's no sincerity of purpose on the part of the godfathers on what they want this godson to do.
All right.
And that is where they have the challenge. Bottom line, it cannot end. Whether in a river state outside, after all, they say I'm repeating themselves. It's the person who said he wants to end godfatherism. What did they do now?
All right.
Thank you very much, okay.
Real Gift, thank you. I've got Obed from Adda Judge.
Canada, good afternoon.
Obed, good afternoon. Welcome.
Canada, I'm worried at the intervention of the so-called elders because those elders happen to be the allies to the former governor. So their intervention will still return River State to status quo, which I am not comfortable. You understand? I'm not. Because all elders have political correlation. With a River State here now, I don't know how many that is not in politics right now. Many of elders have political correlation. So their intervention to me means absolutely nothing. Because it will still send back River State to where it is. Handshake or no handshake. You understand? But I must say one thing clearly. Look, right from time, River State, when it comes to governorship, that is nothing like godfatherism. You understand? If you just like you made mention from 1999. You understand? Odili, Amechi, Omeya, and all that. You understand? So there have been no anything like godfatherism. So it will not work. So I can tell you without missing word that River State has phobia for godfatherism. So it will not work.
All
you
right.
understand?
All right.
You can't be in a situation where one must be controlling River State. Who is the best?
Who was the president because the governor? The president was nobody. You understand?
All right.
So when you grow through politics, you never do no business, nothing. You just grow. You have been feeding fast on the force of River State. Then you want to turn a godfather.
Obed, thank you very much. Obed, thank you. I've got Susie from Irema. Susie, welcome on the show. Welcome. What is on your mind?
Yeah,
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I think I admire and appreciate the effort of the elders of the state.
Okay.
Yes, that is what's supposed to be. Kalada, let's also put it in place with the understanding that, hello?
I'm listening.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening. Loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
That conflict is one thing that is very sacrosanct in the human society.
Okay.
There is nothing wrong in having conflict. Now, the one we have here today is one of its kind and also has a solution in it, which is the reason why I am saying that the effort of the elders should be commended. I, as a person who actually have studied much about conflict resolution, believe that the moment there is a conflict, another aspect of it is that conflict will actually bring some certain liberation from a situation that has been over the time. Now, the attempt to impeaching the governor, like the governor has said, is null and void. Even I've listened to Professor Richard Kota, I've also listened to Barrister Egene, I also listened to Barrister Odi, and all of that. I have also taken time to even read those sections. So, removing a governor in the office is not a tea party. So that attempt, as we have said, is null and void. But this particular conflict is revealing certain things for River State. Now, things have come to work for us.
Susie.
Yes, sir.
How do you know it's null and void? I mean, you said you. Oh my! I was gonna take you on your words, but unfortunately, we lost connection there. Braid from Oginigba. Welcome, Braid. Let's get your thoughts.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
It's not morning, it's afternoon.
Good afternoon, my beloved brother.
Yeah, good afternoon, Braid.
Yes, the issue of palliative, for me, these are one of the things we are talking about. Palliative will come, that does not even go anywhere. The local government chairman will just keep it, stack it somewhere. Well, I believe that the youth should be able to do justice to wherever they stop palliative.
I disagree with you, Braid. You're asking young people to flout the law. Whether the politicians have done wrong or not, you're going to break into a building that is not your building. It's against the law. It's called breaking an entry. It's called breaking an entry. All right, thank you.
Why must one person start it?
Thank you very much, Braid. Braid, I would not encourage that on my show. That is breaking an entry, and it's wrong. You don't ask people to break into facilities. Now, there are better ways you can demand for it, what is rightfully yours, not breaking an entry. And I state that without fear or any of what do you call it now. Edwin from Rumusi, welcome on the show. What is on your mind, please? Edwin, I can't hear you. Edwin, I can't hear you, please.
I'm hearing you now.
Okay, but I can't hear you. But go ahead.
Hi, should I call back?
No, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. You know, this trial begins from the onset. Where we begin to hear, I have not promised any ethnic group governor. I have not made any change to anybody. I will make you the governor. You know, it has been from the onset. And now it has come to play that somebody has on his own step agreed that I have made you the governor. But come up to say, before you see, there is a line there we need to understand. So if the person now they have voted for you, and he said, no, I am not defending the people's mandate. I am defending what the people have given to me. And only allow him. What is the conflict? I want to impeach him. I don't want to impeach him. This and that. What is it all about?
All right.
I want the person to go ahead and do what the people are giving him to do. The mandate of the people. Let him go ahead and do what the people have asked him to do for his people. It's the people that have commissioned him. It's the people that have put him there. It is not that I make you. It is me that put you there.
All right.
It's like, the whole river state belongs to one particular person. It's not like that.
All right.
I laugh over these things when at times I hear them. It looks childish to me.
All right, thank you very much, Edwin from Rumusi. Thank you for your thoughts. On Facebook, Princeville Eberewali. Princeville Eberewali says, no political godfather in River State. Prince Sunday Egodingpa says, godfatherism is a fraud. Thank God Ability Atuegbu says, what played out in River State will liberate River State from godfatherism. All right, more messages here on WhatsApp. Comrade Clinton, River State does not have any elders, please. Where were these elders when one man made himself a god for the people? Where were the elders when one man was suffocating the executive and duly elected governor of River State? They should allow us to breathe, please. Alalibo is calling from Abonima. Alalibo, welcome.
Yes, I found the respect of the intervention of the quagmire River State.
All right.
Concerning the removal of actually.
Turn off your radio, please. Alalibo, turn off your. Alalibo.
Hello, sir.
Turn off your radio, please. I
said the intervention of the elders is timely. But this issue supposed not to have been generated up to this extent. Because when you look at the lines of who have governed the state, Dr. Odile has been a governor in this state for 8 years. Right on the road to the was governor of the state for 8 years. Chief Barrister has been governor for 8 years. But now, and Johnson, Sinalai has been a governor for only 5 months, or 6 months. He has been threatened with impeachment. This is not a good omen for the state because a judge has been clamoring to become a governor, and the only extractions that have not been a governor, the River Southeast has produced a governor, and it's just taken barely just about 6 months, and he has been threatened.
So why do you think Alalibo pause? Why are you making it an ethnic matter, please?
This is ethnic because right before the elections, people have been clamoring that a judge Uplanders have ruled for 24 good years, and now found that a river and a joy extraction, and that is why you see several groups from the joy extraction clamoring that this is the son of an Ijaw man, no matter the irrespective of the senatorial district, because all the 3 senatorial districts have been spread along a Ijaw ethnic nationality. If you talk about the River Southeast,
Alalibo, let me pause you. Alalibo, do you know? Please turn off your radio. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. Turn off your radio, please.
Hello? Okay.
Now I would like to correct a notion. Now, I don't think this is an ethnic battle. I would have to let you go. I'm sorry, but I was going to say I don't think this is an ethnic battle because, it's more of a party issue. First of all, we don't know who is battling who because, we don't know who the opponent of the governor right now is. We can only make insinuations and allegations. However, even if it is the former governor of River State, as alleged, we should take into consideration that the former governor of River State was also the person who fought tooth and nail to ensure that Gov Fubara became governor. So why is it now an ethnic issue? Shouldn't it be more of a political issue? Shouldn't it be more of a PDP issue? Shouldn't it be more of a father and son issue? Why drag politics into this, or rather ethnicity into this? Why drag Ijaw and Ikore people into a fight that so many of them know nothing about? But I've got Jude who's calling from Amuma. Jude, greetings to you. Welcome on the show.
Yeah. My advice goes to the elders who are now in Abuja, the peace mission.
We don't know if it's a peace mission. We don't know, Jude. They say they had a security meeting, but then again, you never can tell.
Yeah, but I know those elders don't go for security meetings. They don't. And whichever it is, I know some of them, they are peace mission or whatever, but they are Rivers people. They should stand and tell the former governor, now Minister of Federal Capital Territory, that Rivers State belongs to all of us.
Okay.
These are elders I know very well. They know me. I see 3 of them are my bosom friends.
Okay.
They have been playing politics, or we've been playing politics in Rivers State before now. It has never been as bad as it is now.
Okay.
Remember, in 2013, 2014, similar thing, what happened in Rivers State yesterday happened. And if you ask me, the minister...
Oh, what's happening? What's happening to the phone line? Sorry about that, Jude. I'm guessing we are having a network issue, but keep trying. Ezekiel, welcome. Eze is calling from Ubimini. Ezekiel, welcome.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, greetings. Welcome.
I want to debunk the insinuation by some persons capitalizing this thing on ethnic group crisis. If I may ask, does it mean that Ikore people are so greedy? If since Omeha, Amechi, and the nation's government out, who will they install again as a governor?
Have you not heard the story? Amewule would become, according to the story on the street, by the way, Amewule will become governor. That's the narrative.
We are all insinuating.
Yes,
we
of course.
We are all saying what we are, according to you.
No, according to me,
allegedly.
I'm not. No, don't quote me. I'm telling you what they are saying. What they are saying. I mean, you and I are on the same side. We're on the same page.
Okay, they are saying, and they should allege to the information so that we, the listeners and the people following up what is happening in that area, should know exactly what is going on. Now, Canada, I want to let you know that further, their godfatherism will not end, because if you can remember how all the leaders came to power, you know that the late Marshal Harris was the person that brought him on board, and it continues till today.
Okay.
But this should not separate or deviate from the political ideologies, because I believe that all the assembly members there are simply loyalists to the minister.
Okay.
I believe that even if there is another political party there, but all of them are loyalists to Nyeso, including the governor himself.
Okay.
So for him to go to Abuja with the others is to know exactly what was going on or what is going wrong for such thing to happen in the premises yesterday. And not for reconciliation. Nobody is quarreling nobody.
Nobody is quarreling anybody. Okay.
People are diverting this issue to the Joe Ikwere and also
Ezekiel, thank you. Ezekiel, I've got to go.
Too greedy to that extent.
All right then. All right, thank you very much. I've got to go. I get your point. Ibiso from Orderly Road. Sorry for waiting for so long. Welcome on the show. Yeah, let's get
no problem. Concerning our state, we have to burn airtime.
All right, no problem. All right, contribute
when
then.
Somebody is talking about ethnicity, to me that is their own plea. I will not blame them, or I will not stop them, because what is going on in Rivers State, my brother, I can analyze Rivers State, what is going on from 2013 to date for you. You understand? If the governor of Rivers State, the chief governor of the state, they should allow the man to be.
All right.
Let the man be, rule, and do what he's supposed to do for the Rivers people.
All right.
That's to distract the young man.
All right.
It's not a puppy that you just own and drag Canada.
Should we not be asking Ibiso.
From 2013 to date, when Amechi was there, people are clapping and Amechi should go. And people is happened. Now we are seeing the results. We are seeing the results. But
all right.
I thank God that everybody now is wise up.
All right then. Ibiso, I've got to go. I'm sorry.
More than that.
All right, I've got to go. I'm sorry. I've got to let you go. I've got a commercial break. But I wanted to ask you. God, I've even forgotten the question I wanted to ask you. But maybe I should ask everybody that question now. A lot of people have gone, "Oh, I stand with Sim. But shouldn't we also be asking, I get the part of godfatherism, but shouldn't we also be asking the question about what really has he done as an offense? Maybe that's a question we should also try to investigate, right? Maybe there is. What do I know? I'm leaving the studio right now. But I will be back the 4 o'clock hour after the business news, and we'll talk some more, yet again, relating to the political drama in Rivers State. I'm sorry, I see your messages pouring in. I can't read them because of time factor. But open season, I'll look at all your thoughts and read them for everybody to hear. Stay tuned.